there's no way you could know everything. Like, no doctor knows everything. It's knowing where to find it, knowing the resources you have available and how to look it up. So, like, I love when I say to someone, I don't know that oil, that, like, you know, and being able to say, well, show them the app or the book or whatever, because that's the resource. You're not ever expected, even, I mean, every day, and like my work in the office or the emergency room, I have no clue, but like I know where to find the answers.
Right.
And that's like, no one expects you to know everything, but it's just knowing where to find it.
Yeah. Yep. And that's huge. Yeah. Awesome. So as we move forward in this group, we're not just going to be talking about oils. We're going to be talking about actually how to talk to other people about oils, how to start sharing them with other people and teaching classes. Like, I'm going to go through the whole gamut of how you actually can duplicate this process to other people and really start implying these principles to your business, your, you know, doTERRA stuff that you're doing. So every week, there's some details I want to go over with you guys. Every week I'll post it today. So I'm thinking I'll post it today, but you don't have to put it in until Saturday night. So you get the whole week to do it. But basically,
can you shut that? Turn my screen. There.
Got it. There you go. Basically, you're going to have a full week to complete the challenges, to reach out to people as we go about this. So I want to share my screen and show you a couple of things that I've created so that you get an idea of what I'm actually talking about. So I've put accountability. Let me see here. So I've put accountability. Can everybody see my screen? Let me see here. You gotta find the right tab. Oh, and of course my mouse is driving me crazy. Okay. All right. So can somebody tell me they see this? Yes.
Yeah, we can see it.
Awesome. Okay. So this is every week. And even if we've not gone over some of these concepts yet, you can start getting your mindset for these. And I've listed so many videos this week of different ways to start using your oils, start getting some training under your belt, even if I haven't gone over it yet. And so I've made this PDF right here that I'm going to post in the file section as soon as we're off the Zoom. And basically, you can print this out every week. And so you can keep track of who you're talking to, what information you gathered from them, samples that you gave, what samples you gave to them, invites that you set up or you offered people to come to a class, one-on-ones that you taught, classes that you taught. I might need to alter this a little bit, but anyways, enrollments that you got, new LRPs that you got. So here's how it works. Can you do more than 5 new contacts in a week? Yes, of course. I've only put 5 names down there. Can you give out more than 5 samples? Yes. Are you going to teach 8 classes? Probably not. I actually meant to only put 3 there. I don't know what happened. I will alter this. But basically, like, don't be caught up in filling out every spot in this or fill up every spot in it, but it's just a really good way to track what you're doing. And the reason that I'm having you do this, I'm going to back up for a second. When I first started doing doTERRA as a business, I got invited to be a part of a program that was called Board of Directors. And I'll probably talk about this a few times because it's really probably what made the biggest impact on me doing doTERRA, like full-time, meeting our goals. We went diamond when I was doing it. And we were held accountable for the actions that we did on the weekly, meaning we had a challenge every week or homework assignments. Plus we had we got points for every time we contacted somebody, samples given, all of these things that I've talked about, right? And then we had to turn in a point sheet every week. So did you guys see where I put in the Facebook group, like how you'll get prizes every week for the first top 3 people, or you'll get grand prizes of cash incentives if you get grand prize. So the way that I'm doing it, and I'm doing this all because of accountability. Yes, it's kind of a pain to keep track of who you're talking to and all this, but it actually is going to teach us some really good habits on how to actually, keep track of what you're doing so that what you're doing isn't all lost. So let me show you guys. I've got to find it real quick. Okay, so every week you're going to get, I'm going to post this in the group, but it's a Google form, and you just fill out this Google form every week by Saturday at midnight. And on Sunday or Monday, I'll post the listings for the previous week, meaning you'll get points for things. So you'll see, okay, basic information, just so I know who I'm getting this information from. And then you're going to put how many people did you contact this week. You can just put in like 3. How many people did you sample this week? Anyways, do you get what I'm saying? Does everybody follow? You're going to fill this out. So there's a point system to it. So if you sampled 5 people, and that's not per sample, that's actually 5 different people, not 5 different samples, because one person, if you give them 2 samples, that doesn't count as 2. Make sense? So let's say you gave out 5 samples, you actually will get 10 points for that. So you write 10 right here. Okay. How many people did you invite? Blah, 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 down. Okay. If you teach a one-on-one, you get 10 points. If you teach a class of 2 or more people, so it's not like I'm asking you to get a class full like of 10 people. 2 or more people, in my opinion, is considered a class. So even if you did a one-on-one and 2 people show up to it, that's considered a class, not a one-on-one, meaning you get more points for a class, right? How many people did you get enrolled? How many enrollments, points? So you get 20 points per an enrollment. How many people did you get on LRP that weren't on LRP yet? You get 20 points for that. If you did the challenge, so all you guys that are commenting on the challenges and wrote out your daily protocols, or, I listed kind of what the challenge was in that first PDF, that first Facebook week where it said week 1. You can write 20 points if you did the challenge. Now, obviously, I'm not going to come knocking on your door and go, did you actually do the challenge? And did you contact this many people or whatever? Like this is on the trust system, and check in with your mentor system. I will tell you. So first of all, let's just say you contacted a new individual and you sampled that same individual and you invited that same individual to a class, and then that individual enrolled and they got on LRP. You get points for every single one of those categories, right? Not just like the enrollment category. You get the whole gamut of points for that one individual, walking them through that process of, getting them into your community of oil users. So does that make sense? Does anybody have questions about filling out, or why I'm asking you guys to go to this extreme length of being accountable for what you're doing? Anybody have any questions about it? No? Self-explanatory? Okay. So here's the thing. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Here's the thing is, I'm not your boss and your mentor is not your boss. But the way that I learned to do this and be, I would say, successful at it is because I had accountability. I am a self-starter. I like to take care of what I need to take care of. But teaching healthy habits of how to do this is going to make you the most successful. It's going to teach you the basics of what needs to be done like throughout your day. So a lot of what we do for doTERRA is just done throughout the day. Like it's not necessarily, okay, I've got 3 hours, I'm going to bust out doTERRA time, which, obviously if you can dedicate doTERRA time like that, great. Sit on your phone and send out 10 text messages or make 10 phone calls to people to reach out to them. But a lot of it's done between, you're sitting in line to pick up your kids at school, or you're whatever it is, it's those little times between that a lot of what I do is actually done. If I'm sitting around and waiting for something for 5 or 10 minutes, I'm usually reaching out to somebody, or I'm, doing a Facebook Live. As you guys can tell, I've done a lot of those lately, but, I'm doing things like that in between my life, not so much as just like one dedicated chunk of time. So what I'm basically saying is that you can do doTERRA. It can weave into your life really well. Like this morning, I'll tell you a story real quick. I was at school, and there's this mom that there's this new gym here locally that a lot of moms are going to, or it just barely opened. And this other mom there is teaching a hip hop class. I am the opposite of hip hop class. Okay.
Do it, Liz. Do it.
I already did it, Chris. She was like, you gotta come. You gotta come. You gotta come. I was like, I can't, I have no rhythm. I like to work out. I have zero rhythm, and Christy's laughing so hard because she knows me really well. She's like, come. And I was like, okay, you know what? I am going to go way out of my comfort zone right now, and I'm going to come to your class, and I'm going to make the biggest fool of myself so that I can meet new people and I can contact some people that I didn't know yet. Christy's laughing so hard. So if you guys ever say to me that you can't, she fell out of her chair. She's laughing at me so hard. So like, I went so far out of my comfort zone to go and be a part of a class, but guess what? I have a meeting set up with her next Tuesday, and I met 4 other moms that go to the school that I've seen in passing but don't know. Okay. I'm in a new community that I don't really know that many people. We just moved 4 months ago. And so I am reaching out beyond every part that feels familiar and comfortable to me so that I can grow my business. Like, that's how dedicated I am. That's how, yes, I got a good workout. Yes, I made a fool of myself, but it doesn't really matter. I had a good time, and I would actually probably go back because I make
love it, Liz. I love it.
So the point is, if you haven't ever gone and done a hip hop class, you need to go to one. That was what I'm telling you.
I want to go with you, though.
You should totally come with me, Chris. So, anyways, this whole program is to help you reach out of your comfort zone. It's to help you grow. Something that you'll hear me refer to Molly Dayton a lot because she's my mentor. She's the one right above me in this whole thing. And so I've done a lot of trainings with her, and I've spent a lot of time with her. And the one thing that that's really stuck with me since I started was doTERRA is actually a personal development company. It's a vehicle. doTERRA is a vehicle for you to personally grow and to really become that individual that you want to become. And I hands down 100% agree with her. And when she said that to me when I started, I was like, I don't really get what you're even saying right now. But I don't know who that is. Somebody's, oh, there. It's this last 2.5 years of me doing doTERRA as a business has honestly changed every aspect of my life, from where we live to who I talk to the crazy things that I'll do, to me being able to talk to other people with confidence and have them want to join this crazy adventure that we're on. I like everything about what I do is completely different. And it's not that I'm a different person. I'm a more confident person. I have the passion behind what I do. And it's seriously all because the oils work, because what we're doing works. And so, from that point of view, there is no video of me in the hip hop class. Sorry. From that point of view, like you have to realize that for the next 2 months, I'm asking you guys to step outside your comfort zone, to really push beyond what feels safe, what feels normal, because that is honestly the only way that you're going to succeed and you're going to grow in this business. And what you're going to discover, I think you're actually going to like. It's going to be good, even though it might not feel like it right now. So does anybody have any other feedback for me or questions about this week? I'll give you a heads up about what's coming next week. But those are the things that I wanted to cover for this week. I wanted to try to keep these Zooms to no more than like 30 to 45 minutes because I know we're all crazy moms and crazy people that have lots going on. And I was going to bring this up. Jamie suggested that a lot of people might not be able to make it on this time because they're working another job. And I totally get it. Obviously, it's easier for me to do things when I don't have 4 little kids running around in the background being half naked because that's what they seem to do when I'm usually on Zoom. I am more than happy to do evenings, like switch it up every other week and do maybe like what would be like 5 o'clock my time would be 8 o'clock East Coast time so that we can get a different mix and maybe get different people on, even if, you know, the ones that get on right now can't get on later in the day. It will give us a good variety. So I think next Thursday we'll do one at 5 p.m. and my time.
Liz, could we do 8:30? It seems just
Oh yeah,
a little past bedtime. Seems it works for like bedtime stuff
Okay.
around here.
So 5:30 my time. I'm 3 hours from East Coast, so
Yeah, if that works for everybody. But I know like our team Zooms, we usually try to do 8:30 because everyone's usually hopefully in bed.
okay. So 5:30. I'll make an event. I don't like to make them too far in advance, but maybe I'll make the event like on Monday or Tuesday, and then so for that Thursday. I just like the events because then it gives you a reminder that it's coming, which is really nice. So what else was I going to say? I had something else I was going to say. Anybody have any other questions for me about anything so far? Okay, I was just going to tell you, and I've got to look because I can't remember what the topic. Oh, I know what the topic is. The topic next week is we're going to be going over why you guys chose to do this as a business, why you love oils, your goals behind doing this as a business, and how to communicate with your mentor and your tribe so that you are successful in this. And so we're going to be going over some blocks. Like a lot of people don't even realize it, but they have blocks behind making money, behind feeling like they're good enough at doing something, behind can I be successful, you know, those type of things. So we're going to do some exercises to get past that. Plus there's some videos that we're going to be watching about why you know, like the reason why you're doing this and why you want to be successful at it. If we don't establish some of these fundamental things, it's really hard to be successful. And that's why I haven't gotten into some of the basics, like how to teach a class, because yes, go and teach classes, go for it. There's so many things you can look online ahead of time if you want. But right now I really want to build that foundation of having that knowledge of why you're doing this and getting used to our oils before we really move forward. And so that's kind of the theory behind what I'm doing. So any questions on that? I'll post all of the information on Monday. Actually, Sunday late night is when I'm going to be posting it so that you guys in the East Coast before I wake up can get the information. If you guys are awake before I am on the East Coast, you can wake up and see the information. But it's me recording a video like I did this week with a PDF of what you need to do that you can either print off or just use as a check sheet. And then we'll do the Zooms on Thursday, and then that accountability form will be turned in by Saturday night. Okay? So anything else? Anybody? Nothing? Christy, you want to say anything? How do you think it's going, Chris? You jumped on late. You didn't hear what Jamie said.
Oh, I missed it, darn it. No, I think it's perfect. And I so appreciate all your work in this, Liz. It's awesome.
You're welcome. Yeah, I've put, I don't even know how many hours into this training, I won't lie. But it's something that I've really wanted to do to help you guys, to really build you guys up and help you guys succeed. So.
And here's the thing is I've done trainings like this before. There is no reason to not do them over and over. Mm-hmm. It's a reminder, like Liz was saying, of personal development. I can kind of get stuck in my own rut and it's like, I'm not getting anywhere. And then you're reminded of something else and it kind of gets you over that hump or around that hump and it branches you out.
I agree 100%. And that brings up a good point. So I don't know if I said this in the first video I did, but I am doing this program right alongside of you guys. I have a whiteboard that you can't see that's right here that has all of these same check marks that I've put on this PDF for you guys. David and I have a contest every single month about how many each of us can get in these certain categories. He's a little competitive. And so we do that so that we can, we have accountability to each other and to our business. So I'm not actually telling you guys to go and do these things. It's just, it's me doing them alongside of you. And I know Christy and Jamie and Shannon and Deb, who are kind of the mentors over this group, also are doing the same thing. So even if this is your first time being on a training or you've been doing this business for 5 years, like all of us need to go back to the reasons why we're doing it, using the oils more, learning, all the little details that really add up to what it means to do this as a business. And so I don't want you guys to think, oh, I'm just giving you assignments and then sitting around waiting for you to, do something with it. So,
what was that paper that you had that I missed?
I'm going to post it in the group, but it's a PDF that you can print out. Oh, are you talking about the one that said all the things you needed to do this week?
I don't know what it said because when the roofers knocked on the door and then I had to go get them. And
so there's a form that I'm going to post in the group that just gives you a check sheet of things that to kind of keep you on track of what you can be doing during the week. So I'll post that in the group as soon as we're done with this call so you can
And you'll fill it out by Saturday night at midnight.
Yeah.
Each week.
That's the Google form. Yeah. You'll fill out the form on Saturday night. I'll post all of that in the group so you can see it. Jessica, did you have a question? You raised your hand. That was like so nice of you. Wait, I can't hear you. Wait, can't hear you. Can anybody hear her?
No, I can't hear her either.
Can't hear you.
She's talking. Oh, shoot.
Wait, hold on. Can she not hear me? That's weird.
Try chatting with her.
Okay, maybe. That's really weird.
I know, because it doesn't say mute.
No, I know. I tried that. No, Jess? Really weird. Jamie, do you want to talk to Jess about it maybe afterwards?
Yeah, I'll text her or call her after.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Wait, now you're muted. Try. Hold on. Oh my.
She can hear us, but she can't.
Try. Speak.
She's muted again.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh!
Okay, it went blank completely. Like there was a big person on it and nothing I don't know what happened. I didn't even touch it. Did you hear any of that I had said?
Nope.
No? No worries. I was just saying thank you very much for putting all this time in because coming from a standpoint of I've never done a business before in my life. I've never had that kind of independence where I honestly didn't know where to start. So this is awesome to get that feedback and the focus and to know what we need to be doing on a daily basis. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry.
Well, you're welcome. I appreciate you saying that. I hope you guys get something out of it. All right. Anything else that I'm missing, that I've forgotten? No? All right. Then I'll leave you guys to it, and I'm going to post, I'm going to post this recording, and I'm going to post the PDF that I talked about, and so you guys have those things. I'm going to post the Google form, but I don't want you guys to fill it out until, you know, you're done with the week. So don't go rush and fill it out today, or you might miss out on a few points, you know, that are there. So, all right. Have a great Thursday, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.